There are several things we're going to do to prepare our materials for our jaycut movie. The first thing that we need to do is create a title slide for the jaycut. So in PowerPoint, what you want to do is open up PowerPoint, get to the design that you would like for your title. I'm just going to use the standard title slide in PowerPoint, and I'm going to make one about my dogs. Now you can feel free to add an image to this or put in a background or add some kind of design to this. I'll add that one. And now what you need to do is you need to save this as a JPEG. It needs to be an image file in order to be able to be imported into jaycut. So I'm clicking on the JPEG file format. I'm also going to look for the folder that I'm putting it in. I labeled mine video. You can be more specific for whatever class you're using this for. Open your folder and save it in there. It will ask you if you'd like to export every slide. If you do several, you might want to export, do all your slides at one time and export them all together. Right now I only have one, so I can do current slide only. It will then export it. You can then exit out of your presentation. You may want to save it if you think you're going to need to edit that at all. Now notice I have a video folder here. This is where I sent that particular image to. I have taken the time to actually rename all of the pictures so that they're in the type of slide order that I think I would like to see them in. This will help you as you import it into your jaycut. Once you're there, you need to open up the internet and go to www.jaycut.com. You will have needed to register before this. It's pretty easy. It does require an email. I'm actually already logged in, so I'm going to just simply click on Create Movie. It will then bring up the editing software. And I will go to Images. I have some images in here from before. I'm going to actually add media in the upper right hand corner from my PC. And I'm going to click on Browse, and it pulls up that standard browse window. And I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to find that video folder. Great thing about this is you can lasso all of them and import them all at one time. It's a pretty quick process. I want all of those videos. It's going to take a couple of seconds uploading each individual picture. And there we go. They are all uploaded with the green check mark. I'm going to close out of that. The next thing that you want to do is you want to bring your images here. And then you would want to put them in order. So I'm looking for slide 2. I'm looking for slide 3. 4. And it looks like there was an error converting that one, so I'll be skipping that particular slide. Notice you can move these around, so it wouldn't be too difficult to add slide 7 at another time after I actually figured out what the problem was with importing that particular image. And up here you have the 1 and 2. It'll get you to the different as you add more images. Once you've added all of your images and they're in the order that you would like, you should have a script available, and you'll need to record your audio. click on the Audio tab at the top. In order to add media, you're again going to go to Add Media. It's going to ask you where you'd like to add it from. You're obviously going to say My Microphone. Next, title your recording. I recommend using slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, again, to help you know where they belong. And then you will click Next, and then it will take you through recording. And you can hit record and stop as needed. You'll then want to save that, and then it will appear in your audio area. So now that I have some audio here, I'm going to add this to my tracks. So I'm going to grab number 2 and I'm going to put it right here. One of the things that you'll want to do is make sure that you line the audio up with the actual image that you want it to describe. You might want to use your arrows to move things back and forth a little bit, and also you may need to increase the size of the length that your slides are visible, and you simply do that by grabbing on the end and sliding the bar out like that. I only need a little bit, so I'll go to there. And then you want to bring slide 3 here. Again, adding the audio in here. You'll need to make that slide a little longer. Bring this slide here. Enlarge that one as well. Make sure that they are the proper length so that they come together correctly. And then when you're ready, you can preview your movie over here. It will take a moment as it's blending the movie and the audio together to make this preview. I'm going to go ahead and stop the preview. Once you've decided that you are finished with this particular movie, you can click on the Publish or Download Movie. It will then ask you, would you like to publish it for a mobile device, computer, or on the web? We're going to say computer. And then you're going to use MPEG 4. And then you will click Next. I'm not finished editing this movie, so I'm going to close out of here. This does save automatically, so once you're finished, you can, of course, log out. And then when you're ready to go back and edit some more, you can log back in. And once you've logged in, it will show you the movies that you have available to edit. And you should be able to find the movie that you just worked on. So that is how to use jaycut.